How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Jeff, aka Salmar, on the PlayStation Network.
And here's Kyle, and we're going to talk about some Sony action at E3.
That PlayStation, baby. So, obviously you can tell this one's the longest one of the two. Nintendo is shorter because obviously they're not going to be there, so there's not a lot to speculate on. But we'll probably make another video when the Nintendo Direct gets announced, and we'll put a bigger video for that. And Xbox just... there's not enough to really predict beyond the Scorpio. But this one, we have a lot to do, especially since there's some news today that kind of broke the last couple of days that I do want to talk about. They've been the busiest. That's why this one's a little bit longer. Plus, me being biased, not Kyle, I've been a PlayStation fan since I was a kid, so I'm putting it out there. But I am not a fanboy. There's a difference, and you'll see why, because I will call them on their bullshit. So, I kind of want to get this out the gate now.
Go for it.
Just to roll off of the last video.
Do it.
The PlayStation Neo. I don't know how I feel about it at all. I'm very mixed. I like the idea of it. I do. I really do. But the thing is, and I think they know this now, this year is definitely not the moment for the Neo. As much as they want something to really help harness the VR, especially the PlayStation VR, because I think the PlayStation VR is going to be awesome. I really do. This definitely needs to have a bigger window, and the PlayStation 4 itself, the base model, needs more of a lifespan. It needs at least 4 years. Because right now it's in at 3, and 3 years, way too short of a lifespan. I'm okay with a 4 to 5 year old console and then a next upgrade. I'm actually okay with that, because it makes sense. Computers constantly are getting better and better, so video game consoles need to catch up and harness the new power and get to the point where they can run 4K almost as well, if not just as well as computers. And to get to a point where they are almost computer, just home console version. So, that being said, the Neo, I think, needs to go back to the drawing board. And with the Scorpio being announced and being significantly more powerful than the Neo, projected right now, PlayStation needs to evaluate that and maybe postpone their system to be about the same time frame as the Scorpio.
Agreed.
So 2 years, maybe 3 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes out, maybe they're both going to go head-to-head again. But I'd be okay with that, because that'd be about 5-6 years after the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. It would appease the people that are pissed off right now. And it would give guys like me a peace of mind that, okay, my PS4 is still good. But I'm also of the mind of maybe, just maybe, this console would be a good breath of air, because the PS4 and Xbox One are already pretty kind of archaic compared to computers right now. So I don't know, I'm kind of split, but I'm more leaning towards they need to give the PS4 and Xbox One 4 to 5 years of gestation before they try and move on to the next console, in my opinion. I want to throw it out there, I wanted to ramble on this because it has been a big spark, especially since the PlayStation Neo has been officially confirmed, but it will not be at E3. Smart move, honestly, because I've been thinking about that all week. I'm like, are they going to show the PlayStation 4? Okay. Are they going to show this games on the 4K system? What are they going to do about that? This is the best bullet. They completely avoid it altogether, and basically they're just going to go, yeah, all the games are being shown on the PS4. We're not going to talk about this piece of shit until we know what the consumer wants, and we get a general idea of what to do, because we kind of maybe jumped the gun a little too much, which, blame that on rumors, but that's why rumors help. They help them avoid doing PS3 fiasco bullshit, which the PS3 was probably one of the biggest PlayStation fiascos for a long time, until the last about 3 years of the life cycle for the PlayStation 3. With all the internet outages, the PSN crashes, the PSN hacking, and the launch itself.
That was
so much went wrong with the PS3 until the last 3 years. It was bad for a while. It was really bad. So with all my rambling, and I didn't really let you get edging, word and edgewise, because I really want to get my thought out. What to you?
So, I mean, just quick question. So, the PlayStation 4K is no longer a thing? It's like, it's just called a Neo now?
It has mixed names. It's kind of like the Scorpio. The Scorpio is the code name, kind of like the NX is the code name. The Neo is the code name. It's just kind of like the nickname for now, but everyone's kind of leaning towards calling it the 4K, because it makes sense. 4K, its resolution is going to be at 4K, kind of play on words kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's still a thing, it's just one of those things where they pulled it out of E3 after seeing kind of a negative reaction. And since they pulled out and announced that it is a thing, they're kind of almost probing, in my mind, audiences and trying to get a gauge of, okay, this is how they feel about it, this is what we need to do going forward, because this is what they're most pissed off about, X, Y, and Z. In my mind. That's, I think, why they're doing it, and it's a smart business strategy. It really is.
It is.
Because then they basically just avoid it and put it off for another day, but...
And no matter what they do, like...
Oh, there's going to be people pissed off.
Yeah, and no matter what Xbox does, no matter what Nintendo does, no matter what Sony does, it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah, I completely agree.
We can't expect perfection, you know?
No.
It's just that there will be flubs, you know, there will be stuff. Yes, we shouldn't, like...
I agree.
Expect, like, major flubs, you know? Like, that would be a problem, but...
They need to...
You know, just... It won't be perfect. Yes, it's a big deal, but we just need to, like, chill out a little bit about it, and, you know.
Well, we also have to realize that they're going to take... It's not like these are completely corrupt businesses. They obviously listen to the consumers. Like Xbox. Yes. Everyone blew up on them in their first year. They started making repairs. They made some repairs second year. They've definitely repaired a lot in this last third year. They're going to continue making repairs. PlayStation, they're continually trying to get better. Mm-hmm. So... I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and they're going to take some time to really think about this, and we're going to learn more about this in December at the PlayStation Experience. I really don't think it's going to come out at the end of the year. I really hope it doesn't.
I hope it doesn't either.
But we'll see. So we got all that out of the way.
Yes.
That was probably the biggest topic I wanted to talk about.
The elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room.
I think that's actually what they call it in the article.
Probably. It probably was. So, okay. Concerning... VR, kind of want to talk about that real quick too. Are you excited for VR, specifically the PlayStation variety? Because I know you might know a little bit about Oculus and Vive, but do you know a lot about the PlayStation version?
I haven't.
Besides it being obviously exclusive.
No, honestly, I haven't seen a whole bunch of the PlayStation VR, but I've heard really good things.
Sure.
And I expect good things. Yes, of course, it's virtual reality. It's the first time console, I guess, franchises are jumping into the whole virtual reality.
Yeah, this is the first time that VR is getting pretty much adopted by a lot of places versus just like a very small subset.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
So, it's exciting. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
I expect them to show quite a bit of stuff.
So let's say their show is like an hour and a half. Their conference is an hour and a half. How much time would you allot to VR? Like 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
I would say 30 minutes.
30? Wow, you're going to give them a half an hour?
I would say give them a half an hour because it's such a big deal. That's the whole thing.
Enough.
It's such a big deal. It's such a big step in gaming, like...
because it is like a
history,
big,
I guess.
It's not necessarily going to take over the game. Like it's just a new direction.
Yes,
and, a new experience.
And it's something. It's exactly. It's a brand new experience for someone that is playing the game. You know.
Okay.
You are. It's exactly. It's a different experience, and I expect, and I would allow a lot of time to be focused on it. You know, and I'd be totally okay with it.
I personally give it about 20 just because they have shown a lot of VR between, especially last year, because they did do about 20, 25, maybe even 30 minutes of it at last E3, and then they did some at TGS, they did some at Paris Games, and they did some at PlayStation Experience. That being said, I wouldn't be against 30 minutes if it is an hour and a half show.
Yes.
I don't know how long it is going to go, depending on what's there, which brings me to my next question. If there is one game that you think that's announced right now that should show some type of compatibility with VR that hasn't been announced to be compatible with VR. So Gran Turismo Sport doesn't count. That's already been announced.
That's already been announced. Okay, because I was going to say
that doesn't count because I got one. I think it's actually pretty good, but I want to hear what you might have in mind.
Would it have to be a new game or an old?
It could be a new game, or it could be an old game that is getting new functionality for it. No idea.
No clue. I can't pull anything out right now. Honestly.
Mine.
Maybe a first-person shooter. I don't know.
Oh, maybe like Killzone. They go back and do Killzone.
Something like that.
The Shadowfall one,
Mm-hmm.
or I think they are doing Drive Club.
Okay.
Mine actually, I don't know how they do it, but I think it'd be kind of cool if they try to do something with The Last Guardian. Some type of like VR component. Maybe not like an actual part of the game, but maybe like let's say you're playing the game, you actually give the headset to someone else, and they can actually control like the head movement of Trickio, the bird thing. So they can actually look around as the bird, and they don't necessarily control it, but they can look around from that point of view and experience it secondhand almost. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool, but that's my 2 cents. So it's kind of like a VR integration, but it's not like intrusive. It's just kind of like another person could get like an additional sense of the experience. Yeah. Plus, I mean, as the gamer, you could try and like play it from the perspective of the other thing you're with, and try and like figure out where you're supposed to go from the cat perspective, even though you're playing as the little boy. But I don't know. Okay, so moving on. I mean, what's some other stuff that you want to bring up in terms of like some bullet points you want to talk about?
I saw something about backwards compatibility.
Okay.
And the title of the article was backwards compatibility, period, do it, period.
Okay.
And I think it said something about PlayStation 2.
Sure.
And how it has the largest gaming library.
It has the biggest library of all games,
time.
I think so, yeah.
Of all systems, and
because a lot of games came out for both good and bad.
Yeah. And there are people that want to play them on the next gen system.
Sure.
Or next gen.
Sure.
Maybe, I don't know. And I don't know if it's is it too late for something like that, or are they talking about the next system? I'm kind of confused.
I'm gonna be kind of an asshole.
Okay.
A little bit of an asshole. You want to play your PlayStation 2 games on your PS4. You want to play your disc-based PlayStation 2 games on your PS4. Fuck you. No. There's no reason for that. Go buy a PS2. They're like $50. Or, like, I don't understand why some people want that. I'm okay with rebuying PS2 games on the PS4. Some people bitch and moan about that because it's like, oh, they're doing is adding trophies. I'm like, not really. I mean, they're condensing it. They're allowing you the ability of recording it, which it's a hassle. Like they're allowing all the abilities of the PS4 to function with playing a PS2 game. It simplifies things. On top of that, they make it run a little better. They make it look a little better.
And also, they're doing it. That's the whole thing.
And
they're doing it.
I do agree, though, that they do need to make the library a little bigger. That they're doing like 2 games every month, and I think they could speed it up a little more, where they could do like maybe 4 games a month. Where by the end of the year, let's say starting in December, they start doing 4 games a month, and they start widening the berth. So like, people have been let's say every month there's a poll on the PlayStation blog where you can vote, or maybe even through PlayStation itself, like, hey, we want to know what games you want to see, or maybe not even 4 games, but going forward they're going to vote like, hey, what games do you want to see get brought from the PlayStation 2 to the PS4 through the PlayStation 2 games on PS4 system, like functionality, like what games do you want to see? You vote for it kind of like the vote to play thing, except done every month or every other month. Which also, the vote to play needs to be every 3 months. PlayStation, do it. Stop doing it twice a year. Come on. But I do agree. The backwards compatibility in terms of the PS2 and even the PlayStation 1 games with some trophy support would be really awesome, and they could mine that. Because there are plenty of fans that would love to replay those games just for trophies, because it's a new way of playing those games, because you might have played those games as a kid and completely ignored some of these tasks, so when you go back through, such as Ape Escape, you get to redo it and re-experience what the 100% could really do run, and you go, oh fuck, that's what happens. Okay. In terms of the PS3, there's no way there's going to be backwards compatibility on the PS4 at least. Maybe the PS5. It should have it on the PS5, but PS4 has PlayStation Now, and that's the best they can do for now. You want to know why? Look up and read a blog about it, because the PlayStation 3 is basically an awkward-ass infrastructure. The cell architecture just basically messed a lot of stuff up. But I don't know. Alright, so moving on. What else do you want to talk about?
I would like to talk about some few games.
Yeah, let's do that, because,
Big
that's why we're all
game.
fucking here to talk about games. And we haven't really talked about games, but that's also because, I feel like Xbox is kind of predictable. They're going to do Scalebound. They'll probably do Gears and then Halo Wars 2. They're kind of predictable what they're going to show off. And not to say PlayStation's not going to be either. They're going to show off Horizon, obviously. But there's a lot of studios that have not talked shit about what they're working on. And we haven't seen a lot of games for a while. So what are some that you want to see?
Has there been an official release date for Last Guardian?
Last Guardian? New. The last time anyone saw really any new footage was at last E3. They showed off this weird VR interaction demo thing at TGS with like a beach ball. It was weird. It was very, very weird. It was like Tricky falling in the beach ball. It was odd. It is confirmed it is coming in 2016. It's coming this year.
Okay.
But that being said, who the fuck knows when that thing's coming out?
They definitely need to say it's coming out on
this day.
It's coming out on October 9th. Some exact date.
My prediction, it's going to come out August. Not sure what day, but it's going to come out August this year. Just because, I don't know, I feel August, maybe September. But I feel like they're not going to do September because they don't want to get in Persona 5's way. Because that comes out in September in Japan. And Studio Ico, the Shadow Colossus and Ico games were really big in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a really big cult following / admiration here. And Persona is not going to come to the U.S. until February, but still, you don't want to step on the Japanese toes. So I feel like it's going to come in October or August before anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have a game in mind that's going to come out in October, and then Gran Turismo Sport comes out in November, and then maybe Gravity Rush 2 comes out in December, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What else are you thinking?
I know, we all know there's going to be stuff for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, absolutely.
And, I think everyone is just very excited for that game.
That'll probably be their second to last game they'll show. That'll be like their key mark game. That'll be like their 20-minute segment game that they always show off, like for Uncharted 4 last year.
Which it's just gonna, ooh.
Yeah.
Every time I think about it and see it, it's like, honestly, I'm not a big console gamer,
sure.
And since I saw Horizon Zero Dawn, I was like, wow, I really want to play that game. Really, really, really want to play that game, and I haven't had that feeling in a really long time. Mm-hmm. I would say. And I'm really happy I have that feeling,
Yeah.
Yeah, seems.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
They're going to have a big-ass demo for that. They'll probably show off the new mechanics, the health system,
Mm-hmm.
probably even how... I'm assuming it's like a JRPG, so they'll probably show off the mechanics and how the RPG system level works.
Yep.
And that, but... Yeah, that'll definitely be the big demo they'll show off for their conference of, a single game.
Will... We moving on from Horizon Zero Dawn, because
sure.
I'm pretty sure everyone's like, yes.
Yeah, that's a gimme.
Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be there.
Not even it's going to be there. It's going to be their marquee.
Yeah.
That'll be their biggie. They already have posters of it everywhere.
Unless another game that I want to talk about later. Unless another game.
I have a theory on where that's going to take place, so that's not going to be their marquee thing. That'll be their finisher. That'll be oh, by the way,
here's this.
Y'all get your panties wet right now, bitches. So what else besides Horizon for you? And last
is there gonna? I know it's been. I think it's been announced, from what I read.
Sure.
Another Mass Effect.
Andromeda? Yeah.
Yes.
That might be at the PlayStation conference, and I would assume they actually might show at that, or Xbox. It's been announced, but it hasn't been announced in terms of when it comes out, and there really no gameplay has been shown for it. None. So, you're thinking they're gonna show that off at PlayStation?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Okay.
And show some of the characters.
Okay.
Or something like that. Either Sony or Xbox.
Okay.
And I haven't. Yes, I'm a sinner. I haven't played any of the Mass Effects. Yes, I know they're great games. Shepard, yay. But I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued about the new Mass Effect game.
Okay.
Because I've heard they're very good games.
I gotcha.
Neo, the alpha.
The other Neo.
Because I know you talked about it.
Not the NEO, the NIOH.
Yes.
The alpha that came out not too long ago.
Yes.
That game was sick. I fucking love the alpha. I wish I recorded some gameplay for that game for this because Neo was fun.
Yeah, I watched you play some of it.
It was hard as shit. It was harder than Dark Souls, but it was fun.
Yeah. Looks really intense. Very the fighting style is very interesting and very cool.
It's a very intriguing mix of like Dark Souls and Ninja Gaiden with Onimusha. It's very that's what everyone says, but it really is. I mean, you look up a gameplay segment of Onimusha and then you look up some Ninja Gaiden and Dark Souls, and basically that's what it is. It's a weird threesome baby love child thing. It's a very amazing. It's very cool.
I feel like that game took away the whole roll away forever and you'll be safe method.
It did, because those fuckers will chase you for forever.
Yeah. And you have to block from what I saw. Like, you have to get this blocking technique down. Yep. Otherwise, it's going to be hard.
Yeah,
it's going to be very difficult.
That or you have to be very good at dodging, because the dodging in it isn't like you roll, you like sidestep and stuff. It's very interesting.
Yep.
And I like the magic system, if you will, and everything. I don't know. I'm intrigued by it.
Yeah.
They'll probably give a release date for that. It'll probably be even this year, maybe, because Alpha wasn't too long ago.
Yeah. It looks very. I mean,
if not
another game that I'm very intrigued about that I would enjoy playing because I played Bloodborne through 3 times now. Really, really enjoy that game. And just,
you're on your 3rd one now?
Yep.
Awesome.
So, I'm excited to see another game like that.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I see that game coming out maybe like April next year. Like, about a month breather between Horizon and Persona 5. But anyway.
Yeah. One last game I want to talk about really quick here.
Alright, I'm ears.
The baby. Last of Us 2.
Oh boy.
What is it going to... everyone's... I'm pretty sure there's been rumors.
Oh, there have been rumors all over the place.
Oh, yeah. All over the place.
Everyone's
but there hasn't been, like,
off.
an actual, like, yes. You know?
No, I know.
And will there be something there?
You're asking me?
Will there be something there?
So...
Will Sony say...
Part of me... Okay, so here's how I think it's going to go down, if it does. Part of me says no because Uncharted 4 just happened. You know, they just got done with that, right?
True. It's very true.
But. A big-ass butt. You know, like Nicki Minaj, big-ass butt. Some silicone that bitch, you know.
Nicki Minaj.
The twerk.
Kim Kardashian.
Ugh. That fucking pudding. That's rice pudding. So, Uncharted 3, when that came out, literally... E3 was right around the corner for that. They showed The Last of Us at that. They showed a teaser for that / like an announcement trailer for that. So I would not put past Naughty Dog to continue that trend because after The Last of Us, they did that for Uncharted 4. Where like the next E3, you know, after The Last of Us came on the PS4, they started the whirlwind of Uncharted 4, where they did that teaser trailer like the first year of the PS4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Where that was before they had to like scrap everything and start over, but yeah. So, my thinking is, they're definitely going to do a teaser. They already have some work down for it. The question is it going to be a follow-up or a different direction? I don't know. Because I think they're going to show The Last of Us.
There was a sweet painting of the when I was reading the article, and she was Ellie, and she was holding a guitar or something like that and playing it, and there was like. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, I think that's a homage.
So cool.
That's like a homage to the play that they did.
I mean,
I have no doubt they're gonna show something. Like for some reason, I feel they're gonna do something for that.
I mean, I would. As you said, my panties.
Yeah.
Drenched.
My last one, you picked The Last of Us 2. Mine is actually going to be the complete opposite. Or I got 2, but they're going to be quick. Number 1, God of War 4. That's going to be there.
Ooh.
No doubt about it.
Ooh.
No. Yeah, I even think there's going to be some VR in it. And then Sony Ben's game, Dead Don't Ride, which I have no idea what the fuck that is, but they better fucking show it, and I'm excited to see what it is. So, either way, E3 is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited for this E3.
Thank you guys so much for being part of this episode. Continue following us, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please check the channel for more content like this and other crap, and I'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Bye-bye.